Hi, George here. I thought I'd give you just a brief update of what's been going on. Basically, the discipleship groups in the office are continuing to grow, and we're starting a bit get a bit more organized now. Keeping records and generally giving a proper discipleship curriculum, so at the end of, let's say, 12 lessons, they are now equipped to be able to disciple others. And this will facilitate rapid multiplication. So that's quite exciting, something coming up for the rest of the year. Um, this week I'm having a break in the Philippines. Usually the days leading up to Resurrection Sunday are usually times when people go on leave, and I was very fortunate that the Lord had given me the opportunity to take vacation leave, and so I'm actually on a 1 week break, trying to get a slot in a prayer mountain in the mountains nearby Metro Manila, but they haven't responded yet. I suspect they're fully booked. But have to have some time for quiet time. Maybe I'll find some quiet spot in Metro Manila because it'll empty over the coming days as people in Metro Manila who will go back to their homes and usually in the countryside. And yeah, so it'll be fairly quiet over here. A lot of interesting things happened over. Yes, this happened yesterday. The word rapture gets mentioned again in a preaching in a church. I visited a nearby church in Green Hills Christian Fellowship. Remember the last video I made there that I was so-called raptured there when I was taken up by the usher into the welcome room. This is some time ago. But the founding pastor of Green Hills Christian Fellowship is going back to the United States, and he had his last sermon or preaching during the worship service, and the pastor who is the head pastor in Green Hills Christian Fellowship did mention about if we're not raptured, then we will hope to see you here, otherwise, something like that in heaven, I guess. And so that's unusual. And of course, in the flyer, the rapture of Elijah was sort of mentioned as an illustration of how we didn't really want the founding pastor to depart, but it's still it's a sign there of. So it seems to be rapture in the air. And in my so happened when I was doing my Bible reading, I did read a section in Psalms about angels looking after us. So looks like the angels are maybe ready. Yeah, I think so. I think they're ready to take us away. They're just waiting for a go. Certainly, a lot of things happening in the geopolitical front. With of course the new pope, which is he's very well qualified to be the second beast because he seems so nice. Looking after the poor, of course, which is going to be the political way in which the New World Order will gain its power by basically, most people are poor. Most people identify with anyone who wants to improve the standard of living of most people, right? So that seems to be in the works, and the President Assad of Syria, he may be about to fall. I suspect, though I'm not clear on the biblical basis for this, I suspect that Mubarak of Egypt was the first horn, Gaddafi was the second horn, and Assad is the third horn that are uprooted by the Antichrist mentioned in Revelation. Though, there's not enough information actually, in fact, to confirm that, but it seems a nice 1, 2, 3. So, with everything else piling up prophetically, it seems that it's maybe the fall of Assad could coincide with the Psalm 83 war and the declaration or of the Antichrist. Maybe it will be the second beast, the Pope, who will point out who the Antichrist is, because he is the person who is going to enforce the worship of the Antichrist, as per Revelation 13. Right? So anyway, we're prepared for departure, as always, right? If the Lord tarries, we continue to witness and to spread the good news to those who do not know Jesus the Christ yet. Keep busy and occupied. Very busy, in fact, because the time is very, very short. All right, just a brief update from me. See you soon. If not in the air, then here. Goodbye.